to the earth. And as you settle in here, just finding that surrender of releasing the burdens you carry, the stresses, anxieties of the day, of the week, and letting go here just to simply be present in this moment, connecting into your breath. As you find that breath, breathing in through the nose, fill your belly, draw the breath up through your heart and fill up to the top of your head. And as you exhale fully and completely, feel your body melt a little closer to the earth. Breathe in, feel the spaciousness, the lightness that lifts your body. And exhale, release, let it all go. Releasing any toxicity, anything that is holding you back from moving forward on your life's path. One more deep breath in like that. Full and complete breath out. And then start to walk your way to come all the way up. Shifting over to come to seated in a nice cross-legged position, whether that's half lotus or just easy pose. Inhale, bring your palms together overhead, look up, and exhale, draw down to your heart center. And 2 more breaths like that to greet our practice. And 1 more time. And exhale, let your thumbs rest here with a slight bow to your head, choosing the intention for our practice today to stay present, to capture the beauty, the perfection of each moment. And on your next inhale, arms come up, palms face, reach it up, and let's just exhale into a nice twist to the left. Breathe in as you lift up through the crown of your head, and exhale, press yourself deep in a little more into your twist. Hold it here for 2 breaths. Inhale, come back to center. Look up, reach up, spread your fingertips, and exhale to the other side. With every breath in, find that length through your spine. And on the exhale, we can deepen a little more, drawing that right shoulder back, opening through the heart space, the collarbones, and turning your head gently to bring your chin towards your right shoulder. 1 more breath here. And on the inhale, coming forward, bring your arms up once again, and we're going to rock forward right into tabletop. So as we come into our tabletop position, let's bring a gentle cat-cow here to awaken the spine. So as you inhale, drop your belly, tailbone tilts up, and press your heart forward as you lift through the crown of your head. On the exhale, as we start to tuck the tailbone, rounding through the spine, 1 vertebrae at a time, to bring chin to chest. Inhale as the tailbone tilts, belly drops, heart presses forward, and we lift through the top of the head. And exhale, start at the tailbone, slowly round it all the way up, pressing your belly button up towards your spine. 2 more rounds like that. Today I am joining you from Naples, Florida. Beautiful sunshine to just bring a sense of joy into the moment. On the next inhale, extend that right leg straight behind you, toes pointing towards the floor. And we're going to draw beautiful rainbow kicks behind us. So breathe in, lift that right leg, and cross it over towards the left and tap your toes. Turn and look at your toes touching the floor. Shift your hips slightly over to the right to create a nice stretch through that right side body. And on your next inhale, lift that right leg, circle it as high as you can all the way over, and bring it out to tap over as far as you can on the right side. Inhale, circle it back. Turning your head to watch your toe touch down on each side. And one more time, bring it over to the right, extend it out. Beautiful. On the next inhale, bring it straight behind you. Inhale, reach that left arm forward. So reaching the left fingers, thumb pointing to the ceiling, press away through your right heel, hug your belly up. Hold it here in our tippy tabletop for 3, 2, and 1. On the next exhale, bring knee to elbow. Curl it in. Inhale, send it back. We'll do 3 more. Exhale, curl it in. And 2. And last one. Curl it in. And come back into your tabletop. Let's repeat that on the other side. So breathe in that left leg, extended back, pressing away through the sole of your foot. Inhale to lift, look over your right shoulder and cross, and tap your toes down. Shift the hips slightly to the left to get that opening through that left hip. And then inhale, draw that rainbow all the way behind you. Turn and extend that left leg, tap it down. And inhale all the way back as you look forward, and then turn your head. Look past your right shoulder, see your toes tap down. And last one, over to the left. Inhale, bring that leg straight behind you. Find your wrists right under your shoulders. Hug the belly up, and bring that right arm forward. Holding it here, really finding those opposing forces of energy as you reach forward through your fingers, press away through the heel of your foot. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, reach away. Exhale, curl it in. And 3. With your breath. Inhale to extend and lengthen it out. Exhale, really curl it in. Last one. And come back to rest. Beautiful. Let's tuck our toes and find downward dog. And whatever feels right in your body right now. If you want to pedal out your feet to really get that good stretch through the hamstring, through the calf, do that a couple of times. And then we'll come up on the inhale, up onto all 10 toes, get a really good toe stretch. Lift your hips a little higher. And exhale, heels come to the floor. Breathe it in. And out. Inhale to 3-legged dog. Right leg lifts up and bend that knee. We're going to open up through the hips. So as if you want to bring that right knee to point up towards to the sky. Keeping your shoulders square. Press your heart closer to the top of your left leg. And on the next inhale, square off your hips, 3-legged dog, and step that right foot forward. And curl yourself up into a crescent lunge. Sink into that right knee. Let your tailbone drop towards the earth so your left hip wants to press forward, right hip draws slightly back. And press actively through that left heel. Bring your palms together, clasp your fingers, index fingers pointing in Kali Mudra. Draw your arms past your ears and slightly lift your heart. Look up. Breathe in. And breathe out completely as you deepen into your lunge. Take another inhale here as you bring your palms to face each other. And exhale, shift your body forward. Circle your arms past your hips into lightning lunge. There we go. Hug the belly in. Draw the shoulders down from the ears. 2 breaths here. And then frame your foot. Hop or step that left foot forward to forward fold. Inhale halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, release. Breathe it in to come all the way up. Circle your arms, palms out together overhead. Upward salute in a slight back bend. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, bring your arms up. And a beautiful swan dive down as you shift your hips back, soften your knees, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. And exhale, release. Step your right foot back. Lengthen into this lunge. Reach the crown of your head. And then step left foot back. We'll lower through chaturanga, or you can bring your knees into low plank and come all the way to the floor. On the exhale, come to chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog or cobra. And exhale to downward dog. Settle in here at downward dog. Melting your heart towards your legs. Tilting that tailbone up just a little higher. Inhale the left leg up. Three-legged dog and come right into tiger tail position. Bending that knee and starting to rotate through the hips. One day that left hip will come to stack over your right. Keep gazing at the mat between your arms. Inhale, come back to three-legged dog and step it through. Allow yourself to roll up to crescent lunge, Kali Mudra, clasping your hands, index fingers point. Tuck the belly in as you drop the tailbone. And lift your heart, gaze up. One more breath here. Release your hands and come into our lightning lunge. Nice long line of energy from the crown of your head all the way down to the heel of that right foot. Hug the belly up so it's not resting on your leg. Find a smile on your face. Maybe a sense of gratitude for where your body is taking you right here. And release your hands. Step that right foot up to forward fold. Breathe in halfway. And release. Then we'll come all the way up in our reverse swan dive. Upward salute. And exhale, hands to heart. Take a breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, sink into chair pose, Utkatasana. Drawing your knees towards each other. Actively rooting down through the heels of your feet. So you can shift your hips back a little more. Hug the belly in. For 3, 2, 1. Palms come to heart center. Inhale, feel the length as you draw shoulders away from your ears. And exhale, we'll twist to the right. So left elbow taps to the outside of your right knee. Press the upper hand into the lower hand. Turn and look to the side or one day up towards the sky. And if you want to deepen into this twist, release your hands. Let that left hand drop towards the floor on the outside of your leg. Reach your right arm up. We'll stay here for 2 more breaths. And release back to heart center. Inhale and exhale to the other side. Staying here in your prayer twist, palms pressing or opening up. Right fingertips come towards the floor. And we turn to look up towards our left fingertips. 2 more breaths here. And come back to center chair pose. Shift your weight into your right foot, lift the left to hover. And slowly we send that foot back. Coming into a warrior 3. Tilt your body forward. into a nice horizontal line if you can. And then we'll gently bring that left foot to the floor to transition into warrior two. That left foot is at a 90-degree angle. And we come into our beautiful warrior two, feeling the power here as you anchor down through that left foot. Press into the right foot, maybe widen that stance so you can deepen a little more. Right knee draws out towards your baby toe. Gaze forward, shoulders relax. We'll come into our exalted warrior. Left palm to the back leg, right palm faces up. And bring that arm past your ear. Stay nice and bent in that right knee. And inhale, extended side angle. So either let your right forearm rest on that right knee, or you can let that arm once again drop through the inside of your right leg. And on your next exhale, we'll just pivot, bring that foot. Step that right foot back. Move through your vinyasa, chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog or cobra. And exhale to downward dog. And as we settle into downward dog, getting nice and strong here, letting this inversion of head below heart allow a sense of peace and calm to come to your mind, to just settle into your system. And then looking for between your hands, we'll walk, step, or hop to forward fold. Inhale to halfway. And exhale, bow it down. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Breathe in. Breathe out. Back into chair pose. Inhale, your arms up, palms face each other, and exhale, sink your hips back. One more breath here. Hands to heart. This time we'll shift our weight into our left foot, hover the right. Find your drishti, a spot to gaze at on the floor as we start to send that right leg back. Warrior three. Hold it for another breath. And then gently set that right foot down, pivot on a right angle, 90-degree angle. Warrior two on the other side. Adjust your stance so you can really find your full expression, whatever that means for you in your warrior two, Virabhadrasana two. Maybe hug that left knee out to the left a little more. Shoulders soften away from the ears. And exalted warrior. Right hand rests on right leg. Lift that left arm up past your ear. And inhale as we circle back to extended side angle, whatever is your version today. You might even reach that right arm past your ear. One day that left arm may come, as if you're holding a beach ball past your head. And on your next exhale, pivot. And step that right foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, half forward fold. And exhale, bow it down. And we'll come all the way up. And palms to touch. Hands to heart. Take a breath here. Make sure to pause for a drink anytime you need to. Deep breath in. Full breath out. And we'll move into our tree pose. So shifting weight into your right foot. And start at any level that works for you and stay there if that's where you are today. So we're gonna start bringing our heel just to rest over top of our right ankle. Open that knee out a little wider if you can, so that one day this is a flat plane here. But it's okay if right now your knee is on a little bit of an angle. We're working at opening up those hips. Try not to shift your right hip over to the right. Stay nice and tall, shoulder over hip, hip over knee. There we go. Bring hands to heart. And maybe we slide that foot up to the inside of our shin. Find your drishti, soften your gaze on the floor ahead of you or on something that is static, that's not moving. One day you might bring that foot above your knee, but you don't have to. See where you are today. And then we'll bring our tree branches out in a really joyous gesture of gratitude here, of grounding down through our foot, finding our roots, and reaching up to our spirit connection to the universe, finding balance, not only physically, but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. One more breath here. And gently, as gracefully as you can, bring it back down. Let's go to the other side. So start at this level to find your bearings. Your toes are your kickstand to keep you feeling safe, stable. Maybe that knee can open up just a little wider. Hands to heart. Make your choice if you want to lift your foot off the floor, knowing that that is not what makes this posture more perfect for you. It's whatever works in your body. So find your perfect expression of this. Of Vrikonasana, or tree pose. Hands at heart. Find your tree branches. Maybe even wiggle your fingers. The fluttering of the breeze through the leaves. Rooting down as you lift up. Two more breaths here. And hands to heart. And bring your foot down to rest. Inhale your arms up. And we'll swan dive it down. Inhale halfway. And exhale, release. Bend your knees a lot. Step your feet back. Lower your knees. Yes. And as we come onto our knees, we're going to shift out. Extend your left leg out in front of you. We're coming into Gomukhasana, cow face pose. So we'll go through some different levels. It's a very great, awesome hip stretch, but it can become pretty intense. So we're gonna cross that right foot over and start to walk that heel back towards our hip, so that your right knee, excuse me, so that your right knee lowers down to hover over your left. And you can stay right here, check in with your body, take that time to pause and see how that feels in your right hip. And if you would like a little bit more stretch, if your body is welcoming that right now, we're gonna bring that left foot back towards the outside of our right hip. So if you do that, just check and make sure that both sit bones are still connected. So you don't want to be rocking up like this, just so that you can try and bring that foot back. That will defeat the benefit of this asana. So find yourself settled wherever you are. Inhale, arms out wide. And we'll bring our right arm under left, coming into eagle arms. Once again, check your level that is perfect for you today. So we start with our hands coming to our shoulders. Lift your elbows, drop your shoulders. This may be enough for you right here. And your choice to deepen into backs of hands together, one day palms coming to touch. So once you've found what works for you, We're going to inhale as we lift through the crown of your head, lift your elbows, drop your shoulders, and exhale, fold forward. Let yourself kind of surrender into this deep stretch. So that means we're not going to try and force our way. Allow your body to lead you through breath a little deeper each time. So as you inhale, you may feel your body naturally respond by getting a little buoyant as you fill up with breath, with prana. And as you exhale and release, your body gets a little heavier. And so allow your body to find its way into this fold. Sending your breath to any areas of tension or resistance in a kind, compassionate, gentle way, not a forceful way, not a critical way, without criticizing or judging, just accepting and allowing breath to guide you. Enjoy 2 more full, complete releasing breaths here. And as you release your arms and gently roll yourself back up, we'll switch to the other side. So let's uncross our legs. We'll start with that right leg extended and cross the left foot over. Start to guide that foot to the outer edge of your right hip so the knee starts to drop. And again, don't worry if your knee is staying up pretty high here. If that's where your body is telling you is its limit today, that's okay. Just find a nice stretch there that you can sit with in stillness for several breaths. Make the choice to bring that right foot back only if your body welcomes that. Sit bones are anchored. You're rooted down. Bring your arms out and bring the left arm under right. Go through the variations or levels of eagle arms on this side, because every side will feel different, and it will feel different every time you step on the mat and come to your practice. So explore what's perfect for you right now, in this moment. Inhale and get tall. Lift your elbows, drop your shoulders. And exhale, fold forward. See if you can start to soften where you might feel your body tensing up or muscles starting to engage. So check in with your glute muscles, and if they're squeezing, see if you can just release. Let your quad muscles soften. Let your shoulders relax if they're starting to hunch up towards your ears. Maybe your jaw feels tight and you're clenching your jaw. Just soften that, release. Come to a place of 0 effort and just allow your body to find its own way without us forcing. So that really means setting your ego aside and just letting your truth reveal itself. And we'll enjoy one more deep, fulfilling breath here. Release your arms. Bring yourself back up nice and tall. Extend both legs out. Inhale, bring your arms up past your ears. And exhale, we'll fold forward. Let your hands come wherever they naturally fall, without really trying to reach and round your shoulders forward. So we just want to press our heart towards our toes. And then once you've found where you can fold forward without rounding through the upper body too much, allow your chin to relax towards the chest. Maybe you can think about pressing the backs of your legs a little more firmly towards the earth. Getting that full back body stretch from the heels right up through the backs of the legs, up your spine, through the shoulder blades, all the way through the back of the neck. And then we'll just let our fingertips rest on the floor gently. So our fingertips are just resting kind of around the outside of your knees. On the inhale, we're gonna roll up through our spine, come up nice and tall, and lift your chin. Look up. And on the exhale, lead with your heart, fold forward. At the bottom of the exhale, let your chin come towards your chest. Inhale, become light, find spaciousness. And exhale, release, finding this natural rhythm, the ebb and flow of breath, just like the tide, the waves that are led by nature. They don't try to flow in and flow out. They just do. So allow your breath to be that natural, your body to naturally follow that rhythm. And one more time as you inhale, let's hold it here. Big breath out through the mouth. Beautiful. And we will come all the way down to reclined. So as you keep your knees bent, feet planted, we'll roll ourselves down to the floor. Coming into a bridge pose to realign our spine and also bring harmony through our chakras, our energy centers along the spine. Press your palms, forearms down, roll your shoulders back and down towards the earth so you really feel connected here through the shoulder blades. Root down through your feet and lift all 10 toes. Keep them lifted through this bridge pose. On your inhale, as the tailbone tilts up, we'll slowly roll up through the spine. Maybe even lifting your head slightly and tucking your chin to get length through the back of the neck. Press your hips up and hold it here. Your option to clasp your hands. Draw your shoulder blades a little closer together. Toes are still lifted. Imagine you're pressing a block between your knees. Stay active here. 2 more breaths. And on the next exhale, release. Draw your knees into your chest and rock it out. Massaging through the lower back, maybe making circles. So you can move that massage up towards the middle of your back, your thoracic spine, maybe down towards your tailbone, and switch directions. And then allow your feet to come back down to the mat. We're going to bring our arms alongside our body, just so we can lift our hips slightly, shift them over to the right, and set your hips down. Extend your arms out into a T shape. Let your knees drop to the left. And turn your head to the right in our beautiful supine reclined twist. Winding down our practice. Feeling the beauty, the perfection of this moment, of where our bodies are, what our bodies do for us. Every moment, every day. breathing in, bring your knees back up to center. Shift, press your feet into the mat to lift your hips and shift your hips all the way over to the left. Let your knees drop to the right and turn your head towards the left. Soften or close your eyes. Enjoy the expansion through your heart. Opening yourself up to not only giving out loving kindness and compassion, but receiving that for yourself. And on your next breath, bringing your knees back to center, head back to center, and allow yourself to come into Shavasana. Extend your legs out. Arms come out from the body. Maybe you even take up a little more space. Let's say open your legs a little wider. Feel that liberation, that freedom that comes from our practice. That freedom from stress, from judgment, freedom from feeling we need to meet the expectations of others, the expectations that society dictates, that other people in our lives set on us. Understanding that we can follow our own true path. That we are perfect right here in this moment. I invite you to stay in Shavasana as long as you like, as long as you can, to really allow the benefits of this practice to seep into your very cells, into your physical and energetic body. And in the meantime, I will wish you a beautiful day. I am so grateful to share practice with you, and I offer you peace.